Hey people, just thought I would drop a few thoughts about today's game. Obviously, happy with the win. It's always good to win, whatever the circumstances, whatever the performance, and we've got to be happy with that. But here's the thing, I'm hearing people talk about boring Arsenal, set piece FC, Stoke FC, and all this kind of nonsense. And people getting upset that we're not playing free flowing, beautiful football and stuff. And I get all of that, I remember that, I was too spoilt by the Arsene Wenger years and the lovely football that was just beautiful to watch, as well as winning football. But do you know what? Winning is still the most important thing. And at the moment, I know we look a little bit more like a Jose Mourinho team than maybe an Arsene Wenger team. But do you know what? For now, I'm cool with that because we're winning, and that's the most important thing. It's funny because I often feel like there's a generational thing here as well. I've been watching Arsenal for a long time. I started watching Arsenal back in the Terry Neal days when we were terrible. And I remember when George Graham came and took over. And the kind of stuff we're seeing at the moment is very much a George Graham type team. I'm sure George is watching this and is probably just salivating over the way that we're playing at the moment. George built the team based on solid defence. So we had John Lukic in goal, later David Seaman. We had Lee Dixon right back, Nigel Winterburn left full back. And then we had Tony Adams and Steve Bold. Martin Keown came along later. He left and then came back and all that kind of stuff. But those were the guys who were like our solid defensive rock, our solid defensive unit. That meant that we didn't lose many games because we never conceded many goals. And then we had individual players who were able to do things and create chances and score goals. We were beautiful at set pieces. We used to take those corners where, a bit like today with Gabriel's header, Steve Bold used to be at the near post and used to flick it on, and we would score goals with set pieces and stuff. And we didn't care because we were winning games and we won the league. George Graham won the league twice in 3 years, in '89 and then again in '91. In '91, we conceded hardly any goals and we lost one game all season away at Chelsea that year. So I remember feeling like, this is a great team, this is a winning team, and we really enjoyed it. And so I just think, you've got to get a sense of perspective here. Beautiful football is lovely, but ultimately you want to win. And that's the most important thing. Today's result was a great result. The performance, wasn't incredible, but defensively again, Fulham can be a dangerous team at home. This was their first home defeat of the season today, and we didn't give them a shot on target. That is something to be really proud of, because ultimately, if you win the game and you don't concede a goal, that's great. Back in the George Graham days, I remember going to matches, and when we scored, we used to sing to the opposition, "Go home, you might as well go home," because we knew you weren't scoring today. So if we get one goal, we're going to win the game. And that's how it feels a bit like at the moment with Arteta. We score, then we control the match, and we don't concede anything. So that's my thing. In terms of today's game, like I said, solid defensively, love that. Gabriel popping up with an assist, great play from him, good defensive play. Him and Saliba shut the whole Fulham attack out. Timber again is a beast. Calafiori is really good. So the defensive line, great. Raya didn't really have anything to do, to be frank. And up front, Gyökeres, a little word for Gyökeres. That guy, he works so hard. I really believe the goals are going to come for him. He just needs to get on a little run, and then we'll see a totally different player. But he works so hard for the team. And Saka today was just brilliant. He just was the difference maker. He was the best player on the pitch by a country mile. And how we've missed him when he's out. Madueke's been great, but Saka is Saka. And so that was a great performance from him today as well. And other than that, I just think it was a really solid team performance. And we move. We win the game. We're back to the top of the league. And I cannot wait for Champions League football again on Tuesday at home to Atletico Madrid. So stay calm, people. Keep the faith. Keep believing. Be happy. Be happy. We're winning. We're top of the league. Stay calm, Gooners.